Orlovsky in studio. We got a lot to get to, guys, with some news, and we are going to start. Whoa, that was scary, Dan. I thought you can fall off the chair. We're going to start in Pittsburgh, where the quarterback controversy is in full effect. Brooke Pryor has been with the team all week. She now joins us to give us the latest. What happened today, Brooke, at the team facility?
Laura, the same thing happened today that did yesterday, and that's Russell Wilson working with the first team offense. He's been taking the first team reps, and not only that, but he's also been leading off the quarterback rotation through individual drills, followed by Justin Fields and then Kyle Allen. When Wilson was still working back from that calf injury, it was Fields, Allen, and then Russell Wilson at the end. Now, I've been out there for all of those open periods, filming those, and I've seen Russell Wilson's mobility progress every single week. And this week, he looked the most mobile that he has so far. But, you know, talking with Russell Wilson and everything, it sounds like he's going to start, but Mike Tomlin is not making that decision until later in the week.
I'm more myself, physically being able to run and all that stuff. So I feel good. It's been a great week so far. And we're just, we're just excited to play, on Sunday night, obviously at home in front of our fans.
I don't think I played, good enough, if I'm being real with you. If I'm being real with myself, I think if, I did play well enough, I don't think there would be, any sort of who should be playing, who should not. So at the end of the day, we got a few wins. Of course, I'm glad about that, but, there's areas that, I could be better at, and, I'm just going to, continue to work on those and continue to get better.
Now, Najee Harris heard what Justin Fields had to say about not feeling like he played well enough. And he said, look, Justin, you did a good job. Don't be so hard on yourself. We are all proud of you. You've got our back. We've got your back. Now, Najee also added that this is not just about the quarterback position. It's going to take all 11 of them. And he noted it's going to take both of the quarterbacks to win.
Interesting, Brooke. We're going to continue to keep an eye on this situation there in Pittsburgh. Thanks for the latest there. And the Steelers have been looking for a solution at quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger retired, and Fields has been an improvement. The most glaring area of improvement has been limiting turnovers. Fields has thrown 5 touchdowns to just 1 interception. He's also ran in 5. All other Steelers QBs in that span threw just about the same amount of interceptions as touchdowns. Fields also averaging more yards and has a higher total QBR. RC, what do you make of how your former coach is handling everything in Pittsburgh?
And this is hard for me to say because I pretty much love everything that Mike Tomlin does, and I absolutely hate this. When I listen to Justin Fields, it sounds like a player to me that's trying to rationalize why he isn't starting. It seems like he feels like he had to play like CJ or play like Lamar, play like Joe Burrow in order to be the guy going forward as the franchise quarterback or starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And what this says to me was it was never Justin's job to win. This is going to be Russell Wilson's position no matter what happened over the first 6 games of this season. I feel like Justin gets this team that doesn't necessarily have great skilled players, that doesn't necessarily have a schematic system that gets people wide open, gets them out of so much trouble. Do above and beyond the X's and O's, and I feel like we've seen him grow as a passer as well. So to me, it's the wrong decision to run back to Russell Wilson, and I don't know why you have to run back so quickly to an uncertainty at the quarterback position if you're Mike Tomlin in the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, RC, I think we all agree that Justin Fields, none of us, I don't believe, feel like Justin Fields should lose the starting job based on how the season started and where they at record-wise. The only thing I can think of, and I watched the Raiders game this morning on the way back home, is are you looking for more downfield explosive plays passing? I don't know how much that changes the narrative of your offense. Your offensive line does struggle to protect. The run game is what we thought they would hang their hat on, and Justin Fields would make them more multiple and have opportunities to continue to develop to push the ball downfield. So, we've talked about Russell's deep ball. Y'all, I'm grasping at straws, because I have no idea why this dude's not going to continue to start. The only thing I can think is if you want to bring some explosive downfield passing, if you think that's going to be more of a consistent factor in your offense. But other than that, it's a head scratcher in real life.
Yeah. First, I'd like to say I loved what Justin Fields said, the audio we played, or the video rather, of him talking about how he felt like he didn't do enough he didn't play, pardon me, at a level where the job was unquestionably his. I thought that was fantastic in terms of accountability, honesty, just terrific self-awareness on the part of the young quarterback. Like you guys, I'm somewhat befuddled by this. The funny thing is Justin Fields and Russell Wilson are pretty similar quarterbacks, to be honest, right? They both hold on to the football a long time. They both don't really throw over the middle of the field. They both have a style of play that does invite pressure. The key difference is Fields' mobility and the fact that that can put defenses in conflict. So when I compare them, outside of maybe the potential for explosive plays, Marcus alluded to this, and you saw a few of them in Denver and along with a lot of checkdowns. I guess that's the only rationale I can see, but otherwise I'm in line with you guys. This befuddles me.
I don't recall ever seeing something like this in the NFL, where a team, at least in the heart of October, who's in first place in their division, benches the starting quarterback. I don't remember ever witnessing that. And everyone who says, well, they're not in first place because their offense is because they're not in third place because of the offense either now. So let's be very clear. Justin's on track for over
Right.
3,600 yards and like 30 touchdowns and 3 turnovers. We don't want that. That's what's very difficult for me to comprehend in this, is the young man is on track to have a really good season, and they would win a ton of games with it. I'd also say this, it's the 24th ranked pass protecting offensive line in football. Russell Wilson is the most sacked quarterback in football over the last couple seasons, who is the most sacked guy over the last 3 years behind an offensive line that is struggling in pass protection, helps the offense.
Yeah, and I think that's the question for me is, what is Mike Tomlin, what is Arthur Smith seeing in Russell Wilson, whether it be their interactions through leadership or what they saw on the field throughout the offseason or when he was available in camp, that says that he is for sure the guy, that he is a definite upgrade over Justin Fields? Because once you go to Russell Wilson, there is no going back. There is no telling a team that a guy who was playing extremely well, had you at 4-2, is now the answer because the dude you left him for wasn't good enough. And so I think once you make this decision, you have to be dead set that it's the correct decision, not only for Russell Wilson and the offense, but for their entire team to reach the potential that it can with playing together on offense, defense, and special teams.
They're a 4th and goal touchdown pass from Dak Prescott from being 5-1.